Bruce Lee's approach to combat and self-defense was revolutionary, emphasizing efficiency, directness, and adaptability. His philosophy broke away from traditional martial arts, which he felt were often too rigid and stylized for real-world application. Instead, Lee advocated for a more fluid, practical approach that could be applied in any situation, making his concepts as relevant today as they were during his lifetime. One of the cornerstones of Bruce Lee's approach was simplicity. He believed that in a real fight, unnecessary movements and techniques could be a liability. Lee's philosophy of keeping it simple meant stripping down martial arts to its most essential and effective elements. He emphasized direct attacks, avoiding flashy or complicated techniques that might look impressive but would not be practical in a real combat situation. This approach is exemplified in his famous maxim, "Simplicity is the key to brilliance." A key aspect of Lee's combat strategy was non-telegraphic movement. In self-defense, the element of surprise is crucial, and telegraphing your intentions gives your opponent time to react. Lee trained to eliminate any unnecessary motion before striking, making his attacks faster and harder to predict. This principle allowed him to catch opponents off guard, giving him a significant advantage in combat. Bruce Lee's concept of economy of motion was about maximizing efficiency in movement. He taught that every move in combat should serve a purpose, with no wasted energy, by focusing on the most direct path to the target, whether it was a punch, kick, or block. Lee's approach minimized effort while maximizing impact. This principle is central to his philosophy and is a key reason why Jeet Kune Do, the martial art he developed, is often described as the art of fighting without fighting. Bruce Lee often compared his approach to combat to water. "Be water, my friend," he famously said, urging practitioners to be adaptable and fluid in their techniques. In combat and self-defense, rigid adherence to a particular style or set of techniques could be a disadvantage. Instead, Lee believed that one should be able to flow with the situation, adapting to the opponent's moves and changing tactics as needed. This flexibility is what made Lee's approach so effective and is a principle that has been widely adopted in modern martial arts and self-defense training. One of the unique aspects of Bruce Lee's combat strategy was the emphasis on interception. Rather than waiting for an opponent to attack, Lee taught that it was often more effective to intercept their move mid-action, turning their aggression into an opportunity to counter. This concept of interception is central to Jeet Kune Do and involves reading the opponent's intent and responding with a quick, decisive counterstrike. This proactive approach to self-defense is what set Lee apart from many traditional martial artists who focused more on reactive techniques.